Finally, we have a plan. We have a couple of priorities we need to work on. What we need is an impressive ritual space, and we need to start raiding our enemies. Those are going to be the two things I start working on today. I think the ritual space is probably the one that will be the easiest to work on with the resources I have to hand. So let's see what I can do there. So what we really want to build is something like this. We have a granite altar here, which will act as the focus for rituals. We then have a lectern. Then we have these pews that we're going to extend the benefit of the ritual. The question really is, where do I put this? I've kind of built myself into a corner with a lot of this. So what I'm going to have to do is really just find a good spot to put it. With the obvious idea that I will eventually move it, I think I'm going to put it here. And what I'll do is I'll just mine out this entire area around it and we'll work from there. As I say, my assumption is I will eventually move this to be elsewhere when I have a better spot, but we'll make that decision later. The one thing I will have to do is make sure it is part of my walls. That being said, what I really want to do is make sure that my slaves are doing all of the, what I would call the grunt work. I want to make sure that they are first off mining out the space, because why have a dug and bark yourself, you know? Sappy and Gerald, of course, will do the major parts of the construction work because they have the skill for it. But outside of that, I really just want them to be doing all of the stuff that I really don't want to be doing, which is the hauling, the cleaning, and the mining. A yeoman of the Shattered Empire is having trouble landing near Not Evil Honest due to repeated infestations. He wants to draw the bugs to you to be dealt with. This will provoke an infestation of 2 hives. It will give me some goodwill, and they are currently hostile to me, so that might be a good idea. It also give me an Eltic shirt. 2 hives sounds like a lot though, so let's maybe ponder this for a second. I did not know this about this chap. Seem to be a cannibal. Radar is on a food binge because apparently that's just a thing that he does. All right. Fine. Sappy, what's your deal? Do you need a joint? Just do it. And we have an eclipse, which is not really what I needed right now. I've also decided I'm going to fill in the spots I can with the hydroponics tables and use them to grow food right now because we are running out. The eclipse is over, but of course it's also nighttime now, so, you know, why would that not be a problem? I am unfortunately out of components again, so I am going to need to just wait until daytime to get any more power. Bit of a problem, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll make it work. Who's starving? Radar. That's a problem. Are there no meals? There really aren't any meals. Jesus, we have a problem. Okay, this could be a problem. Oh shit. This is fine. We have it's annoying that the batteries don't even charge up during a solar flare. That is really quite annoying. Solar flare has ended. That's fine. Okay, it's not ideal, but actually what we can do is just temporarily use a campfire in order to get the meals we need to. It's likely that we're going to have another night of just no power. But the good news is we now have enough food to get us through the next couple of days while we're replenishing the battery. We might need to consider perhaps like a battery farm in order to have enough power to keep us going. There's going to be an opportunity for a psychic fair in 2 days, so that should be useful. Okay, we finally have smithing, which means we can finally build a smithing table, which leads us much closer to our ultimate goals of being able to make armors and such. Okay, so I've shot off a few things here and there, and I think that's possibly going to stabilize my power problems. It's really just the overnight that becomes the issue when there's no solar power, but at the same time there's no sun lamp to drain power either, so I think if we get rid of those, we should be okay. The Pods and Hives quest expires in 7 hours. I don't think I'm going to bother. I feel like another quest is likely going to come up where I can repair things with the Empire, but it's time to start thinking about how we're going to attack these guys. I know that there's going to be 2. Oh no, there might only be 1 person there. All right, actually, in that case, let's give another day or 2 and then we'll send our folks out to deal with that. Yeah, absolutely do need more components now though. That's another rice harvest in already. God, I love hydroponics. Our dromedary died. Guess no one was feeding it. Right, well, I'm gonna need to figure that out then. I don't think my plan of making them eat nutrient paste has really panned out because they are still just taking meals. So really, I guess we're gonna have to reconsider that when we sort of expand our area. Is also now the 12th of December, so we are going to have our psychic fair. Unforgettable psychic fair. The dancers forgot themselves in the music, and the experience brought everyone together. Everyone participating in the ritual gains plus 16 mood for 6 days. Our room impressiveness was awful, but they have low expectations and that boosted it. Excellent. I will take that mood boost. Fantastic. Oh dear. Mechanoid combat clusters landing nearby. Right. You got an auto-charged turret, pikemen, and they've got mini slugger turrets. I don't necessarily think that they're going to be too much of a problem. Yeah, so they don't have any... They've got turrets and stuff, and if we went over there, we'd probably have a bad time. There's not really going to be too much of a negative effect until such time as we bother them. I think that is the thing we have to remember here. This might be the time to pull out the Tesla rifle. Ettore Davies, Divine Cardinal of Hisum, has sent us a message. Apparently tribespeople based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by the Camisa Treaty. They're asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. There's a bandit camp, and the site is guarded by 4 tribespeople, and we could actually do pretty well out of this one if we just checked it out. I reckon we could manage this one. This is something that's within our power. The question is, what do I want out of it? These Psi trainers might be good, but they're kind of out with our technical power right now. A Masterwork LMG, probably good, but also goodwill with the Hisum might be beneficial. I'm going to go for the gun. Let's see where this camp is. It's not too far, especially in the car. 3 people in the world will have got that Moxie Purvis reference. And if you did, leave the next line in the comments. Oh, I never thought of this because you lost your toe. Your movement is actually nearly half. We'll need to consider a prosthetic, I imagine. Yeah, as we expected, they're armed with bows and stuff. So this shouldn't be a problem. Let's just get this over and done with super quick, shall we? Oops. Let's kick you guys into cover. Oh crap, Robbins is down. Alright, they're fleeing. Cool. They're not all fleeing though. Alright, okay. How are we all doing? Your death in 14 hours. Your death in 10 hours, right. It's on fire! Did we do that? That's so weird. Alright, and we have a bulk trader from Hisum who is the ex-lover of Roderios. Whew. You have components. What can we give you? I mean, we could just get rid of a lot of this stuff. Hi. You just gonna leave her there? A little rude, guys. It's nice to actually have enough people to do all the hauling. It really is. I'm gonna do a second simple meals build because long story short, I think that might be where a lot of my food shortage problems are coming from. So if I have that in place, I reckon that will be helpful. I'm gonna build more solar panels so that I can fill up these batteries faster during the daytime. I think that the whole power situation is going to become more of a problem the more I let it become a problem. But we now have access to machining tables, which are going to be useful. In a couple of days, we're going to have another ritual opportunity, so I definitely want to have this prepared for that. Mechanoids have woken up. Damn it! Okay, now we're going to have a problem. Oh no, it could come in the side. I forgot about this. Oh. Run? Rogerios! No! Oh, that's so annoying. We need to do something about this. Right now. I need to get Judas into a spot where you're going to be able to get into the fight. This cover might just be enough to make this work. Kiko, get in here too. Alright. That was bad. We lost Rogerios. Someone, please, put her into cold storage. And where were you, Robbins? Where were you during all of this? I'm so mad about that. I really thought we were starting to pull things together, and now we have a whole other problem. Oh, what's going on now? Right, until I could figure this out, everyone is restricted to the home zone. Well, we've had our first loss. I feel like there's some sort of ritual or something that I can do. But yeah, that's unfortunate. We need to deal with this thing, but we just do not have the capability to do it right now. You want human meat. You're not getting it. Okay, I've set it up so they should just be able to have smoke leaf every day if they really want to. That should stave off enough mental breaks. Icar tried to convert radar, that led to a fight. Gonna have to convert these people all to the same ideal legend because that will at least stave off a lot of other problems. You don't seem too fussed about the fact you're a slave. That's useful. Out of my slaves, who's got the best construction skill? You're a 9, you're a 10. Yeah, y'all can help with construction now. You need to focus on the blocks, my dude. We need to get this construction done before the end of the episode. All right, we got our first ritual quest as well. The Super Rifle of Exploitative Creed. You've learned that the relic of Exploitative Creed is nearby. The Super Rifle is an ancient object venerated by all employees. If you could collect it, you could build a great reliquary to make employees happy, attract wealthy pilgrims, and bring more people to Exploitative Creed. First, we need to find it. The Totalitarian Jubilee has to be outside anyway. Right, so they're gonna do it here. It's one of those Sky Lantern festivals. Oh, there you go. Ain't that nice? A beautiful Totalitarian Jubilee. The Totalitarian Jubilee was beautiful. The drifting lanterns made everyone feel at peace. Everyone will have +6 mood for 6 days. And a wanderer has joined our colony. A house servant named Payne has arrived and wants to join the colony. He's willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily, claiming to have nowhere else to go. He's Robbins' brother. Welcome to the colony, Payne. Good, reasonable shot, reasonable cook. You're not able to do any intellectual. You're a bit abrasive, you're depressive, but you are a dog person. So if we can get some dogs. Our Totalitarian Jubilee was a great success. But now we have this that we have to deal with. And I think that's going to have to be the job for the next episode. So thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed, a like would be super appreciated. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And as always, thanks for hanging out.